So I got, okay, I haven't done Sunprints since I was a kid, and the way that I did it was quite different. So I managed to pick up a green kit. I'm used to the blue kit. It says make photographic type sunprints using sun and water, and this is a refill kit. I don't know what that means. And it's the same product, which I picked up on Shopee, and it tells you, okay, how to select items, and then it gives you clear instructions on how to do that. Sunprint, paper blue side up, piece of cardboard which is used for putting, and then an acrylic sheet. Okay, so it's very clear on how to do this. As to how many sheets are in this, I don't know. Oh, it says there 15, 20 by 30 centimeter sheets of sun filled paper. So this is quite interesting. Your pack that you had from like, and by the way, like in the 70s, like didn't tell you that. Mine clearly tells me how many sheets in there. So you might want to look at your pack, and it's the same company, I think. How old this is, no idea. But it got torn there, so I had to kind of like open this up in non-lit room. I'm going to experiment and see how this works. Okay, so this is me opening my packet. Because I went to art school and I know what this means. This kind of black paper is called non-exposure, non-UV black sheet paper. It's the same which they would use for anti-dust and to prevent any like dust particles getting on your photographic paper. Even after prints, I have tons of this actually from my old prints from my film photography days. So whether you know this knowledge, you probably do know it, but I'm just giving it to you from an art perspective. So when you do have sheets, always keep your sheets in these well sealed, and then the sheet. But my suggestion would be to use all 15 sheets or all 20 sheets on the same day for better use. Okay, so luckily with technology today, you don't have to have a flashlight to do video like this. I turn off the light that you're seeing is coming from my window, but the rest of my studio is kind of dark. And I'm going to get my stuff ready to expose in 2 seconds. Normally you are required to do like a flat sheet. In this case, the objects are very flat, and I put it on a tray so my hands aren't touching it. And it's already starting to change color very quickly. I don't know if you can notice it, but I can. I'm going to open the door and I'm going to expose it for 5 minutes. Now it's completely exposed. Can't change anything. Going through. And I'm going to put it outside in a sunny area. And I'm going to time it for 5 minutes until the paper turns white. So this is midday, hot summer day. So it might look differently. Might not work. Maybe I would have to press it flat. So we'll see. One other very important thing, I'm sure you know this already, on the inside of this, actually it has like black, it's a black envelope. I checked on the inside, so it's pretty much exactly what photographers would use. And when I remember telling you that we used to use a black box. So that means it works on the same concept, except the black box had a pinhole in it. So when I used the chemical which I painted on, and I used a pinhole to put in the black box to get the exposure, because it's the chemical itself, it's kind of like a paint which you paint on. It's much stronger. I think this is actually better for kids though, gotta say it. Now I'm doing it without a tray. I accidentally took 2 papers. I'm a little bit miffed about that. What can I do? So this is just an experimentation. So this is the bigger sheets. I paid about just over 1,000. I think your sheets are much bigger. So let's see how this works. As you can see with Taiwan's midday heat, it's gone completely white within a matter of like minutes. This is summer, July, midday heat. Very, very hot, but it's gonna work. It's still a bit of a light blue color. I noticed that I accidentally took 2 papers. I'm a little bit unhappy about it, but let's see. I'm gonna give it like another half a minute because it's still very light blue for me. And then I'm gonna wash it out and dry it and eat it. So this is what it looks like with the objects. Again, I used like wooden objects for printing, and so that's what it looks like, and I'm going to get it ready to be washed. If your object isn't flat, please use a glass sheet or a heavy see-through acrylic sheet to place your objects to make it flat. Earlier I said I had another paper that I accidentally took out, so this one's still a bit of blue, and I just quickly grabbed it and then I just put it back onto there because it can't go back into the container. So now I'm going to wash it and see how it goes. So now I'm running it through water. Please do not do it in a basin like this. Please use a cleaner one. And gently, you don't have to actually open the tap, but I did, like running water, just to kind of get the top coat off and see what happens. I'm not really sure for how long I should have washed it, or whether I should get the blue off the blue, you know, here, but I put it on a sheet to dry and we'll have to see what happens. I haven't done this since I was a kid, so basically with this you can clean it. I come from a printmaker's background, so I would want to actually like soak it a bit more to get these edges clean. Again, that's just what my eyes have told me to do. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. This is the second paper that I accidentally took out, and I'm just gonna show you again. So please use like flat bits. So if you don't have a glass sheets work perfectly with these. So I'm gonna do the same for this one and then just wash it and see how it goes. Okay, so these are both, I think I prefer the first one to the second one. I'm not sure why, maybe because this one didn't expose so nicely. But again, okay, the paper's still wet. I'm just gonna have to wait for it to dry. And yeah, have a look.